What's up, everybody? FSC Trucking. Well, it's a shop video today. I guess for now, just stack them back here.
That is a truck. You sure you don't want to drop them off at the truck stop, have it put them on for you?
Okay. Easier, yeah. Better know. Yeah, well,
I know we don't have any room.
hell, if that was the goal, could have done that easier. Yay!
You get a truckload of these at a time. A 53-foot trailer load at a time. Yeah. Good time.
Dude, I hauled tires once when I was driving my very first driving job. They had me help unload a trailer. I'm like, man, you come out of that trailer high as a billy goat after a while with all that fuel.
All those stops. Yeah, it's terrible.
Why don't you just hop up there and flick it up in? Then the guy at Pomps was worried about hurting the truck with the tires. He's like, how do you want to do this? I'm like, Mom, we're gonna take the tires off, put them in the truck. Like, what do you mean how? Sure, no reason to do it.
No.
I was just gonna call Freightliner and take the parking lot off. That weighs heavier than it looks. Got 8 effing tires to change today. That's Chris in a mouse in his pocket. No, obviously I'll help out. So the other video you probably seen, we wheeled out 8 new drive tires out of the pickup truck. So we're getting ready to put all new shoes on Orwell. So the front end is good to go now. The rear end's good to go. Before anybody asks, no, the truck didn't see an alignment yet. It's a scheduling issue due to the holidays, basically. So when we get back here after first of the year, that's pretty much first thing it's got to get done is make an appointment and get Orwell out for the alignment. But it wasn't like way off originally, so it'll be all right for a little while. But since we're loading up, since we loaded up to go to Aspen, Colorado with that MB truck, I figure I probably could have ran these tires a little longer. They were legal. They're just getting close. But there's a difference between taking a load to, like, say, Miami, Florida, and going to Aspen, Colorado, where you know as soon as you look at Denver, you're probably going to have to worry about weather. And, I mean, God knows what will be there between here and there. So either way, I said, you know what? Once I found out we're going to Aspen, no, we're putting drives. We're doing it now. We're not playing a game. It goes either Aspen, Colorado, or Yakima, Washington. Either way, Pacific Northwest, this time of year, you just don't want to mess with crappy tires. So that's what we're doing. So here we go, drive tires. Now, the old tires are going to be for the chapel trailer / merch trailer. So the inside tire is just going to come right off the truck and be put into storage. Those will be tires for the trailer. The original Steelies that were on the outside of Orwell, well, those are going to go on the inside of Orwell now with the tires mounted. That way we're not actually breaking down 4 tires. Actually, that doesn't quite work out the math, does it? We're installing all 8, but we're only breaking down 4. There you go, because the other one's already broken down when we were doing the, let's call it, tire dismount practice, when we had to get rid of a whole lot of tires to make some room around here. Of course, that was kind of fun. All right, with that, let's get, we'll continue. Chris already got started. Oh, and so far, we haven't needed our Cheetah, but I guess I may as well put it together.
Man, new tires always look good. So we're running the Firestones. These are 24 Low Pro. Technically, they're 285/70. Technically, they're 285/75 24.5s. That's the actual tire size. Michelin made this. They're slightly different size from Michelin. They're wider, so 275/80 24.5, but basically it's the same tire. This is unobtainium. Michelin does not make any tire in 24 Low Pro.
They make them in 24 tall. They make them in 22 tall. I don't know if they make them in 22 Low Pro, but 24 Low Pro, no, they don't make a damn thing. And we're not changing Orwell to suit Michelin's needs, even though my favorite tire was Michelin. I ran a set of steer tires through Goodyear. They held up pretty good. I ran a set through Firestone. This is the second set of Firestones on this truck, and they did pretty good too. So this is the first set of drives I've ever put on Orwell when I first bought them. And here we are 4.5 years later. Now granted, I don't drive full time, but I got 4.5 years out of these tires without any problem. And you see the weights we pull. It's not uncommon. We run well over 34,000 on a tandem. In fact, the last load we did, we had these axles up to 21,000 pounds on the permit. So, you know we run heavy. The tires held up fine. The Firestones, we're gonna give them a shot because Firestone will make my tires, Michelin won't. The other difference is,
these tires, the Michelin XDN2, is more of an open shoulder tire. This had like the siping for the snow and ice, where this one is a closed shoulder. Nowadays it sounds dumb, but with the travel bans they do out east now, the truck doesn't see a tremendous amount of snow and ice, even though we live here in Wisconsin.
We're not ice road truckers, but we do see enough of ice and snow, but I just don't really see the need to have to run an open shoulder tire. I've always been told you get better wear, better life out of a closed shoulder tire, but that's what we had that was available in Michelin at the time I got them. So this is what we're running now. We'll see how they work, but I expect good stuff out of them. And here's a funny thing I never really thought about, and I wished I had, because if I did, I would have ordered them, but it's a little late now. You can wear out your steel wheels. So we're trying to find 4 of the best used wheels we've got. Now considering we've got plenty of source, we've got the original wheels that came off Orwell, still running 4 Steelies. Elaine came with the same size wheel, came with all 8 of them. The trailer came with all 8 of them, same thing. But they're all quite old, so gotta find the best of the bunch.
Where the barrel nut contacts in here, if you can, there's a lip in here, and that's what presses it in. If you can feel a sharp edge, that it's wore out, and like this one's pretty bad.
So you stick your finger in, you can feel it's more concave on this side than on this side, and it's almost got a razor's edge to it right in there. I never realized that, but yeah, with the nuts or the barrel nuts or the regular lug nut comes in, it's concave. That's what centers the wheels, each and every one of these. But yeah, right there, you actually feel a real sharp edge. But that's what wears them down. So that little piece of metal right there is all it holds, times 10, all it holds it to the truck.
And that nut can pull through and separate. I've had it happen. I've had an inside one break off in here and then took out the outside one, and I went for a little ride. You know, it can be scary.
So we're trying to find the 4 best ones we got. One of the real good ones we found was actually from Elaine.
I don't think it's going to transfer on camera very well, but it's not as, you could feel it. You could feel it. It's actually more flat than it is razor sharp. And you actually feel one side to the other as far as which side is deeper.
You got to bear in mind, tomorrow's Christmas Eve, Tuesday. Wednesday's Christmas Day. That's the day I'm leaving for Friday delivery. We don't have time to wait for rims that we order. Had I had known, I'd have ordered 4 new wheels for it. They do have aluminum ones in stock at Truck Equipment, but then I'd have to get all new barrel nuts. That's 4 of them, times 10. Possibly have to extend the studs on the truck. So we're not going to do that. We're just put the 4 best ones we got on there and run it. Eventually, when we have to take it off to do brakes or something, we'll probably put new wheels on it. But for right now, the older ones will do. I mean, I ran on them for a good while. We're good to go. I mean, they've been working, but let's just get the best wheel we can get. So I just unboxed the Cheetah. Came with pieces and parts and valves, earplugs, and safety glasses. They literally came within the box. And a pressure certification for the tank.
Oh, yeah.
Along with
Don't
instructions.
think about that. Tanks get old.
Yeah. Well, max pressure is 120 on that sucker, and then of course instructions on how to use it. It probably says, you know, don't shove it down the guy's pants and let it off. Don't do that. If you do, you didn't hear from me.
But it is funny. If you're not on the receiving end.
Yeah.
I've been on both.
The horse play in the shop, Chris.
Right.
Now, when I was in the Air Force, them boys played around a lot too. And I fell for every dumb rookie thing that you could do to a guy. I fell for it all. Dude, I even fell for the K9P trick.
What's that?
This fuel shop, mind you. We're looking for, the joke was, we're looking for wing washing solution. But it's an odd stuff. You can only get it from the military police. So they sent me in there asking for K9P. K9,
Yeah.
like the dog, P. I'm thinking K9P. It's a, you know, like a, yeah, big difference. They're over there laughing their asses off. They're hysterically laughing in the van when I come walking back. They sent me in twice, and I fell for it both times.
Usually though, if, my experience, if they don't mess with you, they don't like you.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, everything from the cup of water in the rafters with the string. You walk into some random string hanging there, what do you do? Pull on it. And crap lands on you for like an idiot. All right, Chris, we got the cheetah put together. Want me to just put it away because I don't think we need it now.
Now we'll leave it there, and then we know we won't need it.
Oh, if I put it away, we for sure will need
Yeah,
it.
I'll have to go find it.
Yeah.
I'm not into all that extra stuff.
Well, it's brand new. It doesn't have an away. Where is away?
Right.
Put it away. Where?
So you'll put it somewhere, and neither one of us will know where it's at.
Yeah, like everything else around here. Well, it needs service. It can get another 50 miles on it. Ain't gonna hurt it.
Trust me.
But I would at least tell him.
Got my first winter gas and electric bill. Pretty impressive.
You held on to your ass.
A pellet stove was coming upstairs.
Yeah, it sounds dumb, but like summertime, you get a little, at least here you get the reprieve, you don't pay the heat bill. Home turns to air conditioning.
Yeah, but that's just electric's cheaper than gas.
Man, it looks so much nicer, don't it?
I always think the ride rough and too tired until one gets seated.
Yeah.
Like, well, we ran a lot of recaps in Jamestown, but they feel like you're on a gravel road
Oh yeah.
for a couple hundred miles.
And quite loose.
And then guys come back and complain, just give it time.
There was one of these old drives. It wasn't the wheel, it was the tire. You could see it if I put a camera close to it. You could see it just wobble a little. It wasn't the wheel, because you watch the wheel run through. It was in the tire, it was brand new tires like
Oh,
that.
yeah. We, R&A, he had an 89 379 day cab. Anyways, put all new tires on it, and the guy kept complaining and rode like shit. Put it on jack stand to run it,
Yeah.
and every tire was way bad, really bad. We had the tire shop come down and look at it. Well, we've never seen that, but here's 8 more. You know.
Oh, I had that with my difference problem. 379 wobble, it should be not bad, but bad enough. Like you knew something was wrong with the truck. Put a new, you know, they're like, all right, well the tires are getting kind of old. Put a new set of steers on it, didn't solve the problem. Took them off, you know, I brought them like a Flying J. They said they were balanced. put them on a truck. You know, I had Centromatics on the damn thing too. So even there, they still put on a balancer. Said it was balanced. I said, okay, fine. Left out of there, same problem. It's right when I started going to Inner City Tire, when Hillick owned that shop, old Cuban dude down there in Elizabeth, New Jersey, and told the guys what was wrong with it, and then Hillick come over. He asked, because he seen me before. He knew my buddy is why he was going down there. This old Cuban guy I knew. So so Hillick come over, told him what was wrong with the truck. He's like, all right. He goes, I'll find it. Don't worry about it. I'm like, okay. Sat around outside shooting a bull, having, smoking, waiting. Hillick comes over. Come here, let me show you something. So he puts the socket next to the wheel. Spin it. Coming and going off that socket. Yeah. Then he tells his guy, take the tire off, put it on a spin balancer. He don't even turn it on. He just puts that piece you check for the wheel size. He puts it right next to the tire and slowly spins by hand. That tire's true as can be. The hub's bent. Like, my hub is bent. It's like, yeah, tire's true, but it ain't true on the truck. Bent hub. And he was a third shop. First.
You gotta find somebody that cares about their job enough to find it.
He owned the shop.
It's easy to lose one underneath there.
Oh yeah. No, that was the kind of shop where all the container haulers went to him, because he was cheap too. But he did a lot of, he would, if you came in with a busted transmission, he would find you a used transmission and put it in there. So he had a lot of business that were people that couldn't afford to really repair their stuff just to keep it running good enough to keep running containers, right? Yeah. But he was that old school cat that he knew his old school tricks as best as the next guy. And
people like that need to be around because you can learn a lot from them.
He was an old man then, and we're talking probably 20 years ago. He don't own the shop no more. I'm pretty sure it's still there. But I still to this day see his mud flaps on trailers. It's yellow with a stop sign on it. It's one stop. It's called Intercity Tire, INTER City Tire. Your one-stop tire shop. But he did everything. It wasn't just tires.
Yeah. You ever put a Dayton wheel on?
No.
That's
taking them off.
What you said with the socket, you take that hammer and put it here.
Well, I've seen guys do it, but I've never done it myself.
It's kind of tedious. On Pitstick Farms, they had 2 fuel trucks. Balls, they're busier than hell. I put steer tires on one of them, and then they had to take it. I just really quick, Dayton hubs.
Yeah.
I just zip, let it go. Well, the floor is rusted out, and the guy could look down and see. The boy he called me, he said, my wheel's gonna fall off. I said, no, it ain't, just don't look down. It was really bad. Do the other 4 in the spring, you think, or?
Huh?
Do the other 4 in the spring? You're laughing, I was being serious.
I've always been told that's terrible on a power divider.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's constantly spinning slow like going down the road. I've had to do that back in the day.
Freightliner, Daimler Chrysler rear end. They got us, if you put one tire on, and don't match those.
Yeah.
Different speeds. They got us on several of them.
I did that on my 379 back in the Krill Camp days, and I forget what shop I went to. They're like, man, if you had a warranty issue with your rears, they'd already void your shit based on the tires you got on this.
Yep. Yeah, I never gave that any thought before that. But yeah, you're running 2 different speeds. But sometimes you do what you gotta do. Yeah, that's what tires you have, that's what you put on.
Well, it's pay me now or pay me later. But if you can't pay me now, you're praying like hell you can pay later.
Yeah.
Man, we're really stepping up in the world now. We got a cheetah and we got a pneumatic jack now.
That's nice.
We are stepping up, brother.
You don't really realize how spoiled you are until you don't have what you're used to. Road calls when it's really super cold out and your impact freezes up.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Throw it in the truck and wait a little bit.
That was funny. The other day we were grilling. Your tool's getting hot, or my tool's getting hot, yours is getting cold.
Oh, my drilling them, my hand froze.
Yeah.
Because all I got, we're down to the air drill.
Yeah. That was right before mine burned up and died.
So I can grab the other side. I forgot.
I still can't imagine doing this crap all day, every day, Chris.
For a younger guy.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
funny about that road? You know how many years I've been using that for that? Granted, it did a lot more sitting than using. I've had that road for steer tires longer than Matt's been alive. That goes back to my first one.
It's like some 70s shag carpet.
Well, Lord knows where I got it from.